Haribol everyone! Hope you're well. Let's sing our welcome song. Are you ready? Haribol namaste, Haribol namaste, Haribol everyone, Haribol namaste. And again, join in this time. Haribol namaste, Haribol namaste, Haribol everyone, Haribol namaste. Have you got an instrument ready for our kirtan today? Well, I'll show you some instruments that I have. This one here, you might have one like this at home. And these are called cartels, and you put your finger through and they make a beautiful chime sound. And this instrument, it looks more like a toy than an instrument. This one claps. That's a good rhythm instrument, isn't it? And one more, this one. Beautiful chimes. This is made out of wood, and there are little hooks all the way around with bells threaded on. I've got my ukulele, but you might want to play one of your shakers or drums. Today we can do the chords A minor, F and G, and back to A minor. This ukulele doesn't sound right. It sounds like it's out of tune. Each string on the ukulele should have a certain sound, a certain pitch. Let's listen to the strings. That doesn't sound right for that string. That's okay. That's a little bit out. So to tune our instrument, I'll need something like this. Or I could just do it by using my ears. Today, I'm a little bit slow at that, so I'm going to use a tuner. There's my tuner, it's on now. And when I pluck the string, the little needle moves. It's telling me that my G is too sharp. So I'm going to put it down just a little bit until I get a green light. There's a green light. That's what our G should sound like. That's a little bit sharp. There we go. So when we get that green light on our tuner, it means that our string is in the right tuning. Very good. I think we're ready now. Let's go back to those chords. A minor, F, G, A minor. Let's start by offering our obeisances to our spiritual master. Namo Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Pastaya Bhutale, Srimate Siddha Swarapananda, Paramahamsa Namine. And let's offer our obeisances to Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda, Advaita Srivas and Gadadhar. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasudeva Bhakta Vrinda. Let's offer our obeisances to Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Did you play along? I hope so. Now I'm going to put the ukulele down. Okay, well today I have a story for you. Well, you might have heard this one before. I'll give you a clue. It has a demon in it that's huge up to the sky. No, it's not Agasura. And very, very, very strong. No, it's not Bakasura. And he's blackish, but not clear. And he's got sharp teeth and fiery red eyes. The demon is someone that Balaram killed. And he was very strong but Balaram is stronger. Balaram is as strong as 10,000 elephants and as strong as a huge mountain. Let's listen to the story, shall we? Have you ever heard of the story of when Balaram killed the fierce and huge demon Prahlambasura? Look here, his eyes are dazzling like blazing fire and his mouth is flashing with sharp teeth. Prahlambasura's body is black and he is huge, reaching the clouds. But no one can defeat Balaram. Let's find out what happened. The forest of Vrindavan was always very beautiful. Krishna and his friends loved to go to the forest every day with their calves. They were dressed really nicely with flower garlands. They loved to dance and sing, and Krishna would play his flute and his friends would play their flutes too. Krishna would praise his friends, saying, "Oh, my dear friends, you are dancing very nicely." The boys played catching ball with bell-shaped fruits, not soccer balls like what we have. And they played with a fruit called the amalaki. They loved playing ball games. The boys would also play a game called Blind Man's Buff. That's when one boy has a blindfold on and he has to try and find everyone else without even seeing them. Sometimes the boys would play games where they copy the croaking of the frogs, or they would swing underneath the trees like the monkeys. Sometimes they would play games where one of the boys would be the king and everyone else would be his servants. In this way, Krishna and Balaram, along with all of their friends, played many kinds of sports in the lovely atmosphere of the forest, which was full of rivers and lakes and huge trees full of fruits and flowers. Sometimes the boys would dance and sing and also wrestle one another. I'm sure you love play fighting as well. Some of the boys would sing beautifully and some of them would play on their flutes. And some of them had buffalo horns which they would blow into and they'd make a really loud, beautiful sound. Maybe you've heard a horn before. It's something like that. When the boys were thus engaged in playing their wonderful games in the forest, a demon of the name Prahlambasura came along. He wanted to capture Balaram and Krishna. Krishna was playing the part of an ordinary boy, but he knew that Krishna was really strong and the Supreme Personality of Godhead, so he chose Balaram. He thought, well, I might not be able to get Krishna, but maybe I'll have some luck with Balaram. But little did he know who Balaram really was. Prahlambasura was very good at disguising himself, and he made himself look just like one of the boys. He then started joining in with the games. Krishna knew who he was, but he pretended he didn't, and he said to him, "Oh, my dear friend, it's very good that you've come to take part in our games." And then he said, "Now we shall play in pairs and challenge one another." All the boys gathered together in teams. Some of them were on Krishna's team and some of them on Balaram's team. And then they played in a duel fighting game. And whichever team came out victorious in the fight, they had to carry the other team on their backs through the forest. The demon was very strong and powerful, but he was carrying Balaram, who was compared with a mountain. Therefore he began to feel the burden when he was carrying him. Balaram was too heavy, so he changed himself into his real form. When he appeared in his real form, he was decorated with a golden helmet and earrings and looked like a cloud with lightning carrying the moon. Balaram looked at the demon's body expanding all the way up to the clouds. His eyes were dazzling like fire and his mouth flashing with sharp teeth. Balaram was surprised by the demon's appearance, but he began to wonder, how is it that all of a sudden this carrier has changed in every way? And with a clear mind he could quickly understand that he was being carried away from his friends by a demon who intended to kill him. He immediately struck Prahlambasura on the head with his very strong fist. Prahlambasura could not handle this, and he immediately fell to the ground. It made a huge sound when Prahlambasura's body fell to the ground, and everyone came running to the spot, wondering what had happened. And then they looked down to see the ghastly scene, and they said, "Oh, Balaram, well done, well done!" And they all gave him a big hug out of great affection, as though he had returned from death, and they offered their blessings and congratulations to him. Oh, they were so happy that Balaram was safe, and the demigods were very happy too, and they showered flowers down on the beautiful body of Lord Balaram and offered their blessings too, and congratulations for having killed the great demon Prahlambasura. Wow, wasn't that a great story? I love that story, and I hope you did too. Wasn't it amazing? Because this demon was so powerful, but he disguised himself as a small cowherd boy that looked just like one of Krishna and Balaram's friends. And remember, Krishna and Balaram had thousands of friends. So when he mingled in amongst them, this demon Prahlambasura thought, well, what a great disguise. I'm never going to be discovered. But Krishna and Balaram know everything, so they knew who he was. And I love it how Krishna tricked him and said, okay, let's play a game where we are going to battle in pairs, and then the team that loses is going to carry us on their backs. It was all arranged so perfectly. Right, we're going to sing a song to Lord Balaram, aren't we? You ready?
That's what Krishna did.
Oh yeah, Krishna's dancing like that. Okay, are you ready? Lord Balaram, you're our best friend. Lord Balaram, you're our friend. Lord Balaram, you're so strong. Lord Balaram, you're strong. Ready? Strong as 10,000 elephants, strong as a huge mountain. Lord Balaram, you're our best friend. Lord Balaram, you're our friend. Ready? Lord Balaram, you're our best friend. Lord Balaram, you're our friend. Lord Balaram, you're so strong. Lord Balaram, you're strong. Strong as 10,000 elephants, strong as a huge mountain.
Strong as a
Lord Balaram, you're our best friend. Lord Balaram, you're our friend.
Haribol, I'm out in the garden now, and we are going to go and show you our rabbits. Let's do a tour with Joshua. What are we going to do today, Joshua?
Show you the rabbits.
Okay, should we go have a look? So this is how we get in.
Yeah.
Got one fence here,
Yeah.
and we have another one here, don't we? And that's so the rabbits don't jump out and the little puppy doesn't get in. And another gate. Okay, so
Hey, rabbits.
hey.
I have to have them.
Okay, so who do we have here?
Something.
Who's this rabbit? She's got, look, look. Can you give her a pat? Show us if she's tame.
He's not.
She is tame. There she is. So this is our first rabbit here, and she is a mini lop-eared Rex. She has very, very short, silky fur. And her name is, what's her name?
I don't know.
Varney. And this is
I
their
know
hutch
her.
here. And this is the ramp that goes up to it. Let's go over here and see who else is in the rabbit run.
It.
Not now.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to walk over here. Who do we have hiding underneath the seat? This isn't a rabbit, is it? What's this? This is a guinea pig. and he's very old, and his name is Nshringa. He's 7 years old now, so all he does is sleep all day long. And this is our newest rabbit, isn't it? And what's her name?
Shanti.
This is Shanti, and Shanti is maybe 3 months old, and she's another mini lop-eared rabbit, but she's got longer hair. Haribol, Shanti. Do you want to come and see Joshua? Shanti has red eyes. Okay, you show us how you cuddle Shanti. And we've got Suki jumping up and down. Do you have to be careful?
Be careful.
Why do we need to be careful when we touch rabbits?
Because they die.
Because they'll die? Because they have sharp claws? So you have to be careful because you don't want your skin scratched. But you have to be careful with them because you don't want to hurt them. And our other rabbit is under here. Here she is. And this is a dwarf rabbit. She is 7 years old. And already our 3-month-old rabbit is as big as her.
She's growing.
What's her name?
I don't know.
You don't know her name. Her name is Tulsi.
Tulsi.
How many rabbits do we have? Let's count them. We have 1, 2, and we have 3, and there's another one hiding somewhere, and there she is there. This is a big rabbit. So we have 4 bunnies.
And
4 bunnies. And 1 guinea pig?
And 2 and 3 rabbits.
What do you like the most about your rabbits?
Shanti.
You like Shanti the best. Haribol, bunnies. Haribol, Joshua.
Well, it was lovely to see you today, and I really hope you enjoyed the story and the song. Maybe you can practice that song by yourself all week long and get really good at it. Maybe you could make some dance moves up for it and show me. That would be wonderful. Okay, well, Haribol and have a good week. Namaste, I give my respects to you, my friends. Namaste. Namaste, I bow my head to you, my friends. Namaste. Namaste, 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 namaste. Govinda, Govinda.